Today our topic is about the medieval period. So let's discuss about it. The history of the world can be divided into three broad periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. Each of these periods covers many centuries, and the length of a period may differ from one part of the world to another. For example, the medieval period began around 5th century AD in Europe but around the 8th century AD in India. Today we will study about India in the medieval period. The medieval period in India spans a millennium, from the 8th to 18th century AD. Many developments during this period distinguish it from the previous period, that is the ancient period. This chapter outlines these new developments. Major political developments. The medieval period in India can be divided broadly into two phases: the early medieval period 8th to 13th century and the later medieval period 13th to 18th century. The history of the early medieval period is centered on power struggles among regional kingdoms of both North and South India, leading to the frequent rise and fall of kingdoms. The most prominent among these kingdoms were the Rajput kingdoms in the north and the Chola kingdoms in the south. The distinctive cultural characteristics of the region kingdoms spread to the new regions that came under them. In the later medieval period, there were a number of invasions by Muslim conquerors from Central Asia. Among the invaders were Turks, Afghans, and the Mughals. This period saw the rise of powerful Muslim dynasties such as those of the Khaljis, the Tughlaqs, and the Mughals. Under their rule, Islamic customs influenced political, economic, social, and cultural life in India. This led to the growth of a unique Indo-Islamic culture. Towards the end of 15th century, European traders began direct overseas trade with India. The Portuguese were the first to arrive, followed by the English, the Dutch, and the French. By the mid-17th century, the French and the English were the main rival trading power in India. By the mid-18th century, the English outside the French and became a leading political force in India. This marked the beginning of the modern period in India. Cartography and medieval India. The skill of cartography or map making was practically unknown in ancient India. The worldwide growth of trade and expansion of empires during the medieval period created the need for accurate maps. The Arabs and the Europeans, who undertook long journeys over land and sea, developed cartography. Contact with the Arabs and Europeans introduced India to cartography. In the screen, you can see a world map which was drawn by Moroccan cartographer Al-Adris in the 12th century. The map has a south zone at the top, Arabia as at the center, and to left of Arabia is India. Above South India is an island, which is possibly Sri Lanka. Below Arabia is Turkey, and further down is Europe. Place names. Medieval maps and the writings of medieval authors provide valuable information about the geographical feature and the names of places in the medieval times. However, the place names mentioned in these documents may have changed with time. In such cases, the historian has to find out the present names. Among the medieval scholars who visited India were Al-Biruni, a famous Central Asian scholar, and Ibn Battuta, a scholar from Tangier, North Africa. The writings give us valuable geographical information on medieval India. Al-Biruni mastered Sanskrit and translated some Sanskrit texts in Arabic. He wrote a book known as Kitab al-Hind on India. Ibn Battuta came to India in 14th century. His work Rihala describes his travels in India.